Howdy, howdy, gamers. This time I'm playing Jill of the Jungle, as you can see on the screen. This is the startup screen from the game. It's actually in text mode right now. The game hasn't started yet. It hasn't gone into graphical mode yet. This is on PC. This game was originally made to run on the 286. I'm running it on an IBM Aptiva with an AMD Athlon 550 megahertz CPU, I think, in it. So this is way overkill for running this game, but it does work. I bought this game, I don't know, within the past year or so, and I've got the box for it here. It was still shrink-wrapped when I bought it, so just tonight I unwrapped it and popped out the disc, put it in, and installed the game, and it works. So I'm going to be playing that for this session. I'm playing with a Gravis gamepad. Let's get this thing going. Looks like it's detected everything properly, and I have tested this game before starting this up. So I know that it does work. I'm going to switch me over to full screen, which again, nothing changes for you, but now I can see the whole screen. Alright, so this is the I guess you could call it the title screen of the game, maybe? This is the main menu, that's what it is. You can tell maybe by looking at the high score list that I was doing a little bit of testing earlier. Alright, so let's play this game. That's what we're here for. Now, whenever I originally played this game, I was playing it on a 286 the first time I played it, and I was playing with a CGA video card. So I had 4-color CGA. The colors were shit, piss, puke, and water. And Jill agrees with me on the screen there. She's nodding her head. The only sound that I had was coming through the PC speaker. And so the game, it looked like shit, it played like... it looked like shit, it sounded like shit, but it played great. I had a lot of fun with the game, and it did run pretty well at the time. So playing it on this, with digitized sound effects and music and VGA graphics, this is a hell of a step up for me, so I think I'm going to like this. Okay, so if I remember this correctly, there's these gem barriers like this, and you get the gems in the area to open the barrier. And it says right there at the bottom, use gems to open doors on the map. That's open. And I'm going to step into the first area here. Jill bounds through the boulders. Now, as is the case for joystick games on a PC, you really only get 2 buttons, and you can see on the Gravis gamepad here that it has 4, but those can only be recognized in games that are specifically meant to use it. Otherwise, you only get 2 buttons, and I think this is one of the games that does not recognize the extra buttons, and in fact it doesn't. I'm pushing the blue and the green here, nothing's happening. I know that the red button jumps. I got the knife, and I'm betting that yellow throws the knife. Maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna need to know how to throw the knife here. Oh, okay. Okay. I was thinking that the wrong button was the second button. You actually use the red button and the blue button here. The red's jump, and the blue one throws the knife. Now, I'm gonna change that. There's a button on here you can switch. I think it's this switch on the bottom of the Gravis gamepad. You flip it like that, and that changes the face buttons. So now it's oriented so that the red one is still jump, but the yellow button is the knife. So I can keep my thumb on it like this, like a Super Nintendo controller, and I kind of like that better. Because otherwise I have to have my thumb angled up like this, and if you think that looks awkward in this position, you're right. It's awkward in the normal position, too. Okay, so let's play the game here. Now, can you jump higher than normal? Looks like there's 1 jumping height. But I saw them jump really high in the demo when I was testing it earlier. So there's some way of jumping higher. The knife is interesting in this game because it kind of floats around. You may even be able to direct which direction it goes. Where'd my knife go? I dropped it somewhere. See, that's the thing. You gotta go pick up your knife after you drop it. Okay, apparently I picked it back up somehow. Oh, I see. I was holding a direction to try and control the knife, and that doesn't quite work. Because I was holding up like this, which just causes you to look up, and I was holding down like this, which causes you to look down, and also squat in a knee and butt breaking position. It does not look comfortable. I know with my bad knees that hurt like hell. Fuck. Come on, get it. Yeah. I love that sound whenever the knife hits the enemy. It's just a good solid sound. Reminder, you can press F1 at any time to get help. I'm not going to do that. I did that earlier while I was testing. F1 tells you the basics of controlling the game and what the goal is and all that stuff. And I'm just going to show you that instead of read it off the screen to you. There we go. There, I got up here. Second time. I don't know what I need these apples for, but that was cool. It says Jill there on the background. That doesn't do anything. That epic thing is still up there, though, and it gave me points when I touched it, so I'm betting if I go up there and try and touch it again, it'll give me more points. It has been a really long time since I played this game. I think I might have fired it up maybe within the past couple of years. Obviously not from this disc, since I just opened it tonight. I must have had a zip or something still on my file server. There, I cleared it. And I'd fired it up within the past couple of years just to see if it would still run, and I played around in like maybe the first level or so. I didn't really play it seriously. The last time I played it seriously was, like I said, back on that 286 with the CGA graphics. And that was back in the mid-90s. I was playing it on an AT&T Workgroup Server 286. It was a 10 megahertz 286 PC. I was just using the integrated graphics, which happened to be CGA. Take that, frog. But I seem to remember way back then I actually got pretty far in the game. But the whole reason why I was talking about that in the first place is to make the point that I haven't played this game in a really fucking long time. And I'm not really sure whether this falls into the category of a Jeremy Tries or a Jeremy Plays, because I am familiar with the game, which means it would go into a Jeremy Plays. But I don't really know what I'm doing, so that would be kind of a Jeremy Tries. So I need another category to put this game under. So if you can think of something, post me a comment or something. I've asked one of my friends what I should call segments like this in a similar situation, and he suggested the title Jeremy Does. I don't know, that makes it sound like I'm kind of having sex with the game. Not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I have no problems having sex with a game, I just don't want people to watch me. Well, that's interesting. Watch when I climb to the top of this thing. Oh shit, there's bees after me. Hang on. Oh, shit. The knife went right through the bees. They're still coming after me. Okay, they disappear. Okay, anyway, what I was doing, I got to the top of this vine and kept holding up. Kind of funny. And this game was developed by Tim Sweeney, as far as I know, by himself. Tim Sweeney was the founder of Epic Mega Games. I believe the very first game that he made under the Epic Mega Games name was ZZT. That's the initials ZZT. I don't know what the name means. No, fuck. I don't know what ZZT means, and I seem to recall that he picked that name just so it would show up at the very, very end of the game lists on the bulletin board systems of the time. Let me save this. There. Descriptive name. Me. This is my save game. Fuck those goddamn bees. But ZZT is another game I might play. It uses a text graphics kind of style. And what that means is it's not graphical like this game where there's like individual pixels and it's all colorful and spriteful and all that kind of stuff. Text mode graphics are basically where they used text characters with various colors, foreground and background, to make up the objects in the game. And that's how ZZT runs. And that game was actually originally published, I think, by Potomac Computer Systems. It was Potomac something or other. Maybe Potomac Software Systems. But that's where Tim Sweeney worked before he started Epic Mega Games. And so some early versions of ZZT will say that it's published by Potomac. And then the later versions say Epic Mega Games. You may also remember Epic Mega Games for games such as Jazz Jackrabbit, which I would also like to play. It's a fantastic side-scrolling action game with really good music. And then they went on later to be the publisher for Unreal, which of course spawned the Unreal Engine, and that's probably where you've heard of Epic Mega Games, but by that point they'd renamed themselves to just Epic Games. As far as I know, they're still publishing games and they're still licensing the Unreal Engine. One thing that's kind of unnerving about the structure of this game is you have this overworld map right here, and each time you step into a number right here, you go into a sub-level, but then when you come out of the level, you come right where you were. So judging just by this map area here, it looks like you're making zero progress every time you go into a level. You'll need to find 2 gems to enter the dungeon. Let's see what's over here. Because I could go into that key thing back there, but you know me, I just do not go into, I just don't go where I'm supposed to go in any video game. I go everywhere else first, and then I might go where I'm supposed to go. No knife? Oh, okay, that's a weapon. Spinning blade. Oh shit. That's kind of cool. Now I'm wondering if I am actually supposed to be in here yet, because like you saw at the beginning there where I was trying to jump up where that apple was. I'll go back over there so I can show you. I was trying to jump up here and I can't make it, and I'm thinking that maybe that there's some kind of item I have to pick up to jump higher. Because I'm trying everything I can think of, and on these limited controls there's not many things you can try, which is actually a good thing. But I'm trying everything I can think of to jump higher and it's not working. Let's see, look at that, I should be able to get up there. There we go. Is this water gonna kill me? No, but it does make a noise when I step into it. How did I get up there before? Like that, that's kind of weird. Okay, there's gotta be items or something, because that apple's up there, and maybe I can just get it like that, yeah. There was another one up there, did you see that? It's in the upper left, I'll jump up there again. There it is, there's another apple up there. There's no fucking way I can get that without some kind of high jump. Yeah, shit. Missed that back there. Can I use these bubbles to get back up there? Oh, what the fuck? How did I die? How did I die? I just stepped out of the water. Is, like, the side-to-side water, is that death? Is that what happened? Okay, whatever those things are, I can't kill them. And that Jill of the Jungle box that I held up earlier, it looked to me like this was not the original box. Because it looks like the kind of box where a software publisher will pick up the rights to a game long after it's been, you know, basically abandonware, and they'll republish it with a new box, and new box art, and I thought that's what that is. But looking on the back, it keeps saying copyright 1994 all over it. So, as far as I know, that's around the time when Jill of the Jungle was released. So that might actually be the original box. If so, that's pretty damn cool. Because I do not have many PC games where I still have the original box. Most PC games I got through shareware disc collections, like the CD that came with this game, or with this, the Gravis gamepad. The Gravis gamepad came with the Gravis game CD, and I'm jumping higher now. I got something up there. Okay. But the Gravis gamepad, which this is not the original Gravis gamepad that I had. I lost that one somewhere along the way, and I'm kind of pissed off about that. I found this one in a thrift store for a couple bucks, and I was super excited to get it, because like, yes, I want one of these, and now I don't have to get one on eBay and wait for it to get here. That's a good idea. I'm going to save. But the Gravis gamepad came with the Gravis game CD, which was a collection of shareware games that were popular at the time, and that game CD was what exposed me to a lot of really good PC games at the time, like Doom and Jazz Jackrabbit. Not this game, though. I don't remember how I originally got this game, because I was playing the Gravis game CD games on a different IBM Aptiva back in 1996. It was 133 megahertz Pentium. But those shareware discs, and I still have a lot of them, so those shareware CDs gave me exposure to a lot of cool games. But a lot of the times, those were the only ways that I could play games, because I didn't have internet access at the time. And the idea of going into a store and buying a PC game just didn't really occur to me. Because up until that point, I'd been primarily a console gamer. And so it was perfectly natural for me to go into a store and get a console game, but to get a PC game, I didn't think to do it. Holy shit, now I'm thinking. I wonder how long this lasts. That's how you get the apples that are way up there. Can I go back over here? Oh, this is one button doing this. It's a special button. That special button. It's not the Y button, it's the yellow button. But that makes you flap and jump at the same time. Although apparently just the red button makes you just fly up without shooting. So you can do that too. Where was I going with the story I was talking about before? Oh, but buying PC games. So that's why I don't have very many PC games, especially ones with boxes, because I didn't think to buy them at the time. And plus, around that time, that was whenever DirectX was just in its infancy, and so, that was a good sound, killing that crocodile thing. But DirectX was just in its infancy, and so PC gaming was actually kind of a frustrating thing to do. You had to know exactly what hardware you had to know exactly how it was configured, like on the ports and IRQs and DMA channels, and there were still plenty of PC games, but PC games at that time were developed for specific hardware. And there was still generic hardware, like the VGA video adapter. That was a standard that IBM produced. And so lots of games were made adhering to that standard. But as far as like accelerated video and sound, there weren't any standards for that. And that's what DirectX came along to do. But in 1996, DirectX was still in its infancy, and I think that may also be why I didn't buy any PC games, because you couldn't go into a store and buy a PC game and be assured that it would work with your hardware unless you knew what your hardware was and you checked the system requirements on the box. I better get the other gem in here. But then DirectX came along and it standardized all those interfaces, software interfaces, so that games would then run under technically Windows 95, not DOS anymore. And initially games were really slow because there wasn't any hardware acceleration, it was still going in software. But once the hardware started picking up, then DirectX took over, and that pretty much killed DOS gaming. For better or for worse, I mean, for better because it was easier to get a game working on a PC. Like you wouldn't have to have an NVIDIA accelerated video card to play a specific game. You would just have to have a video card that supported Direct3D, which now, of course, everything does. And so now we have myriad different manufacturers, myriad different chipsets, myriad different drivers and operating systems, and all that other stuff. But you can pretty much get a PC game running on anything now, and we owe that to DirectX. Come on, knife, come back. Shit. DOS still does have its charm, though, because to be a successful DOS gamer... Okay, that was weird. I just went in the thing and came right back out. To be a DOS gamer, you had to, like I said, you had to more intimately know the hardware that you were working with. And so, many DOS gamers were much more tech-savvy than their corresponding console gamers because they had to be. They had to be to get their games running, and running well. So there was a certain amount of pride in being a PC gamer. You had to know more to be a PC gamer. Me, at the time, having come from console games, I have no idea how I figured out so much about the PC to be a PC gamer. I really have no idea how I learned so much about PCs. But I got that stuff going, and I still have that stuff going. Okay. Now, one thing I noticed is the door on the map that I came in through, I think it had a 3 underneath it. Whereas the other one that was further along on the map, I think it had a 7 under it. Now I'm seeing that one's a 4, that one's a 5. So there's going to be a 6 somewhere along the way here. I'm wondering if those are checkpoints, technically. I'm going to save my game anyway. There we go, got that crab. God damn it, this place has crabs. Bitch. Fuck you, crab. Fuck you too, crab. God damn it, this place has crabs. Okay, can't go that way yet. Need another key. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to play this. Maybe till I die. Maybe till I beat it. Can't step on those. Those are background. But not these. These are foreground. That is such a nice sound when that knife hits. Shit. Just trying to jump up there and jump on the thing so I can get those apples. Of course, there's torches up here. Shit! What the fuck? That thing wasn't going off when I touched it. God damn you, fucking boulder. You can see my health is over there on the left. Fuck you, the snakes are immune to the fucking knife. Because they're snakes and they're assholes. Damn it. Yes, there's another gem. Can I get in there? Doesn't look like it. The hell? That skull kind of went at me as I went by it. Alright, so now I can go through here. Get all the way. Holy shit, this goes down. Okay, so apparently if I have another gem, I could go into the bonus area. But I don't. That's as far as I can go. Now I'm going into eat. Sneaks into Arg's dungeon. Get a weapon. Looks like I can fall back down to here. Now what do? Is this thing... this thing takes those out. Okay. I don't know which way to go. If in doubt, I always go left first. This thing takes that stuff out pretty good. I'm noticing something interesting here with this thing. Oh, hang on, my mic might not be working anymore. I'm going to see if it's still working. Okay, it's still working. Good. I'm noticing something with this this weapon, and it's if I use it when I'm like right next to something, it only takes out maybe one. Of course, that time it did two, just to prove me wrong. There seem to be certain combinations here where it only takes out one thing at a time. Like that. It didn't go through. Oh shit. It's actually a good thing that those things go back down. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to get back on it and go back up. Alright, let's ride this all the way to the top. It's a little one-way barrier there. Shit, almost got hit by that thing. Whatever that is. Flappy flame things. That time it just kept bouncing around in there. Okay. Okay, I got the key, and now I'm back here at the beginning. So I bet the key door is on this side. There it is. Dumb thing. Just keep bouncing around. Okay, that was kind of a short, not difficult level. Did I pick up any... I didn't pick up any gems in there, did I? What is this thing for? Some of the other games on the Gravis game CD that I'm remembering is one of them is called Hocus Pocus. Okay, I can't go that way. It's another PC side-scroller that I really enjoyed, and I might play that game too. 9. Jill enters the Phoenix Maze. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's what those bird flappy flame things are. Maybe they're called phoenixes. Up and down to toggle switch. I see what that did. Ah. Now I am a phoenix. Look at all those key doors. I gotta get 4 keys. Flaming birds don't like to touch the water. Thank you, game. Okay. Seeing 2 keys already, that's good. Shit. Why am I not shooting that friggin' Pac-Man ghost? See 3 keys. Now the question is, how many keys can I hold at once? Well, I'm gonna find out. Okay, I can have more than 1 key of the same color. I don't even know if there are keys of multiple colors. Shit, that was close. So I can't... Game is such a tease. Look at that. It knows I can't go through the water, and it shows me a key. That's okay. There's another way of getting over there. Watch out for the Pac-Man ghost. Shit! I forget what the blue one is called. They all have names. Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde. Or Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Sue, depending on which version you're playing. But I actually have one of those ghosts. Hang on. It's right over here. Here it is. See, there's my Pac-Man ghost. I think the red one is Blinky. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's fun. Found that in a flea market for a couple of bucks. Now I'm no longer sure if I'm still in the shot, so... Switching over. Where is... I went too far. About to say, like, where's my freaking picture? Okay, I'm still in the shot. Okay. I've got like a network of cables on my lap here. One for the keyboard, one for the Gravis gamepad, one for the headphones. I think the apples give you health. Which is good because I can always use health. Okay, so I have 4 keys now. I can go all the way back to the beginning. Careful. Careful. Open up. I know what that does. That turns you back into Jill before you leave. Okay. Well, that's interesting, because then that means that that Jill that I saw on the area map way back towards the beginning, that maybe you can get all the way up there as the Phoenix Bird. Now I'm going to use this to go back to the bonus over here. You can't! Damn it! Damn you, game. Has this changed? No. Fine. I have to use the gem up here somewhere, I guess. Yep. Because I just used one. I'll get another one in here. Jill ventures into the knight's puzzle. To turn a switch on or off, move underneath the switch. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, I already saw that. Okay. Do those kill me? I bet they do. Instant death? Damn. It says at the bottom, the knight slices Jill in half. Man, this game is harsh. Yeah. I was wondering if I could do that. I remember this. I remember these switch puzzles with these knights. Okay. Well, I can't go any further that way. The non-moving knight that is not swinging his axe will somehow slice me in half for me getting too close. Okay. I'm gonna go up here. And... shit. Okay. I bet this switch controls that knight that's on the far left. It doesn't. Maybe it controlled the other one. It did. So now I can go over here. Get up here. Hit this switch, and I bet that one did it. Yep. So now I can go over here. Hit that switch. And I don't remember if that one was guarding before or not, but it's not now. Oh, Jesus. 6 switches. Okay, don't want to do that one. Can't see what that one does. Want to do that one. Can't see. Want to do that one. Okay. Not that one. Okay. That opened that up. Let's go get a weapon here, so I can actually do stuff. Do those blocks hurt me? No. But they do drop me Okay. Can't be standing on one while it's... Stop bouncing around, you crazy fucking thing. Oh, well, that wasn't the thing bouncing around that I heard. You hear that? That's the phoenixes bouncing off the walls. Damn things are so fucking crazy, they're bouncing off the walls. That's what my parents would always say. Whenever one of us kids would get loaded up on a bunch of sugar and start going nuts. God, I'm starting to sound like my parents. That's fucked up. Actually, that's not so bad. I love my parents. They're good parents. Just makes me feel old. I'm not that old. 33's not old, is it? I don't feel old, so that's what's important. Alright, need one more key, which is right up there. I swear I feel like the mic's not picking me up as good. I think before when I was fucking around, I fucked with the mic, and now you might not be able to hear me. That'd make for an interesting segment, wouldn't it? Me flapping my face at you and you can't hear a damn thing. But you still got to see the game, at least. And one thing you may be wondering about is, how the hell am I recording all this stuff? How am I playing this on an actual PC, and yet I'm recording direct from the PC, getting that video out of there? Well, the key thing is I have a VGA to HDMI converter box. It also has an audio input. So I have the audio output and the VGA output from the PC feeding into that box, and coming out of the box is HDMI. And then that connects in with the rest of my HDMI recording equipment that I've used for all my other stuff. I had to go through a number of VGA to HDMI boxes before I found one that worked. I must have tried like half a dozen different boxes, and all of them bought online, because I couldn't find... Well, I found like one locally that might have worked, and with every box that I tried, the problems were always the same. Either the box was too slow, which makes gaming impossible, or it wouldn't convert the screen sizes that I wanted. And so, like, I would try to... What I used for my benchmark test for all these VGA to HDMI boxes that I tried was Doom. And as you might remember from, like, way back when, I played the first episode of Doom, and I played it through the box I have now. Well, the boxes that I tried up until then, they would either stretch the picture so that everything in Doom looked really fat, which is stupid, or they would cut off the picture. So, like, they would, because Doom runs in, I believe, 320 by 200, and that's a very, very common DOS gaming resolution, but it's not a 16:9 resolution. It doesn't convert easily to 720p or 1080p. And so what these boxes would often do is, in converting it to 720p, which is what I record in, they would stretch that horizontally, which makes it fat, or they would scale it so that the edges hit the edge of the screen horizontally, but then the top and bottom would be cut off. And it was a very long and very expensive, very frustrating process. But eventually I found this box. It's made by Geffen. They're spelled G-E-F-E-N. And it was very expensive. It was like $250 maybe. It might have been more than that even. I seem to remember the number 400. I don't remember if it was actually that expensive or if that was just another box that I was looking at the time. But as you can see, it does work. It works beautifully. Thank you, game. Keeps reminding me to save. Oh, there's a score thing. Yes. Get all the score. This music right now is actually kind of loud, and I'm worried you may not be able to hear me anymore. Hopefully you still can. Ah, yeah, that's right. Water's instant death. At least horizontal water. Vertical water is just fine. Anyway, now that I'm not blabbing anymore about things completely unrelated to the game, maybe I can actually concentrate on the game. Imagine that. God damn it, got the buttons mixed up. Kind of playing chicken there with my own knife. Like, can you get me? Can you get me? Aha! That switch put up a bridge across this thing. So I can get all the apples. Yummy, yummy apples. There's a key up there and it's teasing me. Not letting me get to it. Oh, you bitch game. That's vertical water, so it's okay. Let's climb up there and get that key. You need a key to get the key. Bullshit. Shit. Those fucking frogs are just gonna sit down there and stay in the way. Goddamn frogs. Kill these colossal ants and miniature frogs. Cannot go over that. Damn it, now I gotta go get my knife back. I guess if your knife tries to come back to you for too long, then it just decides to give up. Oh, fuck you, game! You can crawl up into the spikes. And of course, I lost my key. So I gotta go get that again. Frog almost hit me. I hate games where they give you a weapon and then they put the enemies on the ground and the weapon cannot hit the enemies on the ground. Like this ant right here. I can't hit him if I'm standing on the same ground level as he is. I have to jump up and hit him like that. In this game, it's not too bad because you can actually do that. But in other games, there's like zero option because all of the enemies are on ground level. One game that comes to mind is Friday the 13th on the NES. Which there's nothing really more about that game that I need to say that hasn't already been said by the angry video game nerd. Check out his stuff, by the way. Very high quality, very professional, very funny stuff. Basically, his chief complaint about, well, maybe not chief complaint, but one of his complaints about Friday the 13th is that basically the only weapon that the game gives you is a rock that you can throw, and you throw it in an arc, which goes over all of the enemies that are on the ground, and invariably all of the enemies are on the ground. Like, sometimes I have to wonder how well games were tested. I was going to say how well games were tested then, but it's kind of the same problem now. I mean, games still have bugs now, and it makes me wonder how well they're tested ever. I'm not saying that all games are buggy. There's plenty of games that are not buggy, but there's games like that where they have severe design flaws that just seem obvious to you and me, and yet nobody in the production of the video game seemed to notice these design flaws. Okay, so now I have key, so I can go back and I can go up here. Okay, go up to the thing. Sometimes it's hard to get on the vine, because the controls are pretty sensitive. Alright, now I got another key. So I think that means I can go over here. Fuck! Wait, I can go back up. I can take this back up. And I think there was a key door back over here. Yep, and I'm done. Then I come out at door 11, which is way uphill. Have I been down there? There's 12 and 13. I want to see what else is up here. Okay, the end of the game, I guess. Is there just 2 more levels? Like I go in 12 and 13 and that's it, I beat the game? I'm back up. Okay. Well, hell, if that's all there is, I'm just going to go ahead and play. Let's go into 12. The Underground River. Oh my god, look at all the gems you have to collect. At least 4. Oh shit, I'm a fish! I was wondering, I was like, is that gonna kill me going in that water? But then I touched something and I turned into a fish. I touched that thing. Okay. You can shoot a fish bullet by pressing Alt or the fire button on your joystick. Eat that, you giant friggin' piranha face grouper lockjaw thing. Lockjaw is what they call those in Donkey Kong Country 2. Good game, by the way. There's 1 gem. Now, how do I not be a fish? I need to touch a Jill thing to turn back into Jill. I can sort of jump out of the water. I can swim up these waterfalls, that's right. Damn it. Killer jellyfish. That's 2 gems. Shit! You fucking jellyfish. Thing is ape shit. It's more unpredictable than a blooper. I wonder if can I come out of the water at an angle. Damn it, you fucking jellyfish! No. There's another gem. So I've got 3. And I've seen 2. Holy shit, yes, look at all the projectiles you get. Look at that shit. Oh my god, that's awesome. I'm so used to playing games where you get 3 projectiles on maximum on screen, but this game you can fill the fucking screen with projectiles. That is damn nice. Shit. Well, there's no reason to go up there. Unless there's some way to get this ground thing out of the way. Okay, I remember there being multiple waterfalls back here. So that's one of them. And there was another one, I think, over here. Yeah, the one that I originally fell down. But I can't fit up there now, I'm too big. I can get up this one, though. Watch out for the phoenix. My shots still come out of the water. Okay, that turned me back into Jill. I'm gonna go get these. I killed the hell out of that seal. Shit! I pushed the wrong fucking button. Oh my god, there's still 3 more. Save. What happened? The game just froze. What the fuck, game? Oh, no. It just forgot how to work for a second. Maybe I hit pause or something. That's good. I was worried that the game got stuck. What the hell is that? That's like a giant fucking slug. A really fat, muddy mud skipper. Got any Ren and Stimpy fans watching this show? It's a good show. You should check it out. You want to talk ape shit? That show is ape fucking shit. Alright. 2 gems. And I need at least 3 to get out of here that I could see, and another one for the area map. Okay. I was worried that that waterfall was going to take me down to a thing and kill me. Okay, I don't think there's anything else over this way. Let's go this way. Get on the vine. Alright, so I got that. And I can't go that way. Just go back down, I guess. Fuck! Well, it took me back here, and I still have the gems. Aha, nice! Okay. So I'm done in that level. Jill enters yet another puzzle. Nice name, game. Oh shit! The hell is that? Does that kill me? Yeah, no, it's just background. Giant M. I remember this. I remember these little platforms being arranged so that you had to climb them in a specific order. I mean, these ones are fine, they're all the same. They're all vertically set up the same. Gotta be careful, I don't have any weapons yet. Oh, now I'm a frog! The frog can fucking jump, look at that shit. No weapon, though. Can't get up there, though. What is that M for? What does it mean? Now, these little jumps the frog is doing on its own. It just kind of bounces continuously, I guess. But you can trigger a big jump whenever you want to. And I was actually using the yellow button for that by habit. And now I'm using the red button. Because I should be staying in the habit of using the red button for jumping. Otherwise I'm going to get used to jumping with the wrong button, and then I'm going to turn back into Jill, and I'm not going to know how to control the game anymore. Now we switch from frog to phoenix. That's interesting. You touch the thing for some points. Okay, so I'm gonna go. It says go up, but there's like nothing up here. I mean, there was some stuff, but did I get a gem up there? Is that what happened? God, my memory is shit. Can't remember fucking anything. I can go up here though. Yes. Apples are health, and health is yum. Use it and get it. Oh, I guess that's the end. Okay. So now, I've cleared everything, and I can go over here. Jill enters the plateau. Which I guess is, another level. So I guess that's not the end of the game. There's more game here. So I'm gonna save. I might be coming back to this game, I don't know. Good game, overall. I have It said, "Hey, your shoes are untied," and then she looked down at her shoes. That's funny. I might come back to this game. Looks like there's still plenty of game to play. Yeah, I really have not really any bad things to say about the game other than not being able to hit enemies that are on the ground. Yeah. I don't know why I'm still talking. There's nothing else left to say. So I should just shut the hell up and push the button that does the